Welcome to a video about XRP. You might have seen it, you might have experienced it, and hopefully you saw it in terms of profit on your portfolio. Today was an amazing day. Let me tell you a little story. So I'm right now here in Cape Town, beautiful villa, went with my girlfriend up to Table Mountain, took some nice content and pictures, came home and I saw the chart. What the fuck happened? XRP 100%. As you might know if you follow me, XRP is my largest single position in cryptocurrencies. I have a lot of money in it and I've been investing into it since more than 5 years now. So today we're gonna talk about what happened in the lawsuit. Ripple up 100%. Is there a system to tell us that this could have happened and whatsoever? And yes, it did. I can give you so much. What happened to the crypto market? Where do I see Ripple in the next 2 years? And that's a very important one. I'm going to talk about it in the end because it looks very, very good. For me, obviously, investing into Ripple since 4 or 5 years, I did a lot of content on it. I will put below where I talked about it. I made Insta lives about it.
Well, definitely Ripple is a bit of for some people, it's hard to buy it right now or to hold it. I bought Ripple for 3.5K without even knowing what happened. I just saw it dropping. I just invested into it. Then I found out because a lot of people were telling me, oh, the ACC, the chart, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't care. If people are selling, I buy.
I told them how important it is to maybe invest into Ripple. Obviously, this is my own opinion. It is not an investment advice. So SEC lawsuit, right? A couple of years ago, the SEC lawsuit started. I started my first Ripple I bought at 0.26 cents, right? That's the first time I bought. I put in 3K. It went up to 15K pretty fast. Then obviously had a big drop after the bear market. And I've been buying the bottoms all the time in the last 2 years, right? Just recently, very funny, we had an event. I also just uploaded the trailer for the Escape the Matrix or Red Pill event. It's an event where we had more than 500 people attending, where we taught people about CBDCs, the future of economy, how the world's gonna play out, escaping the matrix, how to escape the matrix, what is the matrix. And we had one of our educators, Dini Valdrin, and he spoke especially about Ripple. So listen, Ripple is very interesting because it's a multi-chain currency that in the future will replace the IBAN system, the system that we are using for international and national wires. It is very interesting as an investment, and I invested into it even though the SEC charged them, because I believe that the SEC will not win, since Ripple has a very strong support, not only from the crypto community, but also from different banks and states, and they have a very strong law structure, a very strong legal structure to back them. And obviously, Ripple is not a security, right? And that's very important to understand. When it comes to understanding what a security is, I will just read the definition for you guys. A security is a tradable financial asset. That the term commonly refers to any form of financial instruments, but its legal definition varies in jurisdiction. And let's see what the explanation is why Ripple is not a security. Torres, who is the SEC attorney, ruled that Ripple's XRP sales on public cryptocurrency exchanges were not offers to securities under the law because purchasers did not have a reasonable expectation of profit tied to Ripple's effort. So it has to be connected to the people that founded Ripple, the people that control Ripple, that their efforts can directly go into the profit, like in a stock, for example. That's why a stock of a company is a security. A federal judge ruled that the Ripple Lab ENC token is a security when sold to institutional investors, but not to the general public. A long-awaited decision that was widely hailed as a victory of the cryptocurrency over the SEC. Perfect, right? It is very, very nice to understand that, but that's not only it. The first thing also is to understand that since the SEC charged Ripple, obviously Ripple was dumped by a lot of people, which got us a very good offering and price at 0.25. Currently, Ripple obviously is running at 0.71. We had the all-time high of Ripple in 2017. When it comes to the all-time high, we never touched the all-time high back. The highest we went was $1.90. That's when I sold for the first time. So I liquidated 50% of all of my positions at 130, which obviously is good profit if you bought at 30,000 Ripple, which you can see over here. And since then, Ripple, as the whole other markets in cryptocurrency, were kind of in winter mode and sleeping mode. So we bought a lot of Ripple somewhere over here, right? And we foresee seen what's gonna happen with the SK system, which I'm gonna show you right here. I even had a trade open. I'm gonna blend in the results for you so you can see it's not fake or whatever. And remember that I'm not doing this for money. I have my money. I'm doing YouTube for fun because I'm bored as fuck in a 3-story house in Cape Town, only with my girlfriend. There's no electricity right now. I have nothing else to do, so I'm educating you guys. So here you can see our entry. We entered somewhere over there, here in this zone, right? We never hit stop loss, and then what happened is this whoosh up with over 100%, okay, in one single day. So the funny thing is, at this event that I just talked about, the Red Pill event, Dini talked about Ripple, and I was so convinced about Ripple, it was already my largest position, but I put another $15,000 in to prove a point. The point that I'm trying to prove is that even if you become a good trader and investor, if you have the skill set, you still need means, you still need funds, you need the money to act whenever you want and whenever you need to and whenever the market gives you an opportunity, and that has to be very fast. So I put a 15 in, and what happened actually is that it went up to 29,000. So this is currently sitting, I don't know if you can see it, this is currently sitting at 17,000. And what I did is I took out 9,000 in profit. So I took some profit out. I'm gonna wait for it to drop and reinvest, obviously. What is gonna happen in the future is what we're gonna talk about now. So Ripple, obviously right now, and that's what we have foreseen, perfectly finished our pink sequence that you can see over here, which is immense. It hit take profit on my trade, which was more than $1,000 on Bybit. And if you need the link for this, it's in the section downstairs. But so I closed one Bitcoin trade with 1,000 profit, closed another one which was 482, closed my Ripple position trade long with 1,463 profit, and closed another Bitcoin transaction with 360. So more than $2,500 only on trades. Here you can see the Ripple transaction. So what is crypto, basically Ripple, doing in the future? And that's also very important. Obviously, if you have a big push, take some profits, wait until it drops and reinvest, right? If I would reinvest right now, I would get Ripple for 20% cheaper on what I sold, right? But I'm still waiting for at least 50% and then just rebuy. This pink sequence obviously is finished now. Our re-entry would be the so-called whole correction level, which is the complete move of all of this whole push, right, of this whole structure, which would be in between the 0.5 Fib and the 0.667 Fibonacci, which means here, whenever price comes back into this quadrant, we're gonna buy, and then what we're looking forward to is for even a higher push in the future. Now, I'm not saying that this is gonna happen as it happened before, right? But we have very good news in Ripple. We could even say a sell-off, now people taking profit and it dropping lower, but I will start to buy in there because it's not so important to get the perfect entry. So if you, for example, bought into the hype yesterday, you already lost 20-30% of your position. If you need to enter when there's the points where the market's turning. That's what you can identify with the SK system, the system that we trade and teach in our community, and you want to join, the link is below. Just let me know. You can also always contact me, but I cannot teach you the system now in a couple of minutes, right? So basically the next sequence then would be this low, right, up to our first push, up to, let's say it corrects until 50%, then this one in between 1.618% Fibonacci and 200%, that would be the zone where we would see Ripple going, right? So we have this low first push, we have the correction level, and it would be ending somewhere at 1.7. Okay, so that's very, very possible. That would be an increase of, if we buy at 50% correction of the last move, that would be a 170% push, 1.7 fold of your money. So just keep this in mind, this whole analysis, right? And let's see where Ripple is going. This day, when people start to watch my YouTube videos and see the predictions and where price is actually going, is gonna be pretty fun. Hopefully they don't call me a magician. But yeah, it's insane. So Ripple has a good future. I truly believe that the whole Ripple push, and I did Ripple update, which I'm gonna also put into the comments below so you can see what I analyzed, what I said. So you will see this is the result of what I said in the video before. Obviously, again, past results and future guarantee results. I'm not an investment advisor. Investing is very risky, so be very careful. But that's where we're heading. These are the updates. I just proven to you that you don't need to be a geek and know everything else thing, but you need to know the surface, the most important things, and you need to know how to trade, analyze, invest, and be patient. I have been preparing for this day for more than 4 years because I always said SEC is gonna lose, Ripple is gonna win. There's a lot of proof on social media, on YouTube videos, on my Instagram lives, and I'm gonna research them and show you them in a second in the descriptions. And there we go, guys. Happy investing, a lot of results. Welcome to the Trading People Revolution. And if you don't have a mentor, you don't know how to trade, let me know. I'll take care of you.